go. We are live. Welcome back to another morning skate show with the hockey coach, your coach, FRENCHY for the beautiful Sunshine State in Florida. It's Wednesday, July 20, 2022. Hopefully an amazing, great day. Thanks to join the morning skate show. And I can't wait to talk about hockey. And during the summertime, welcome everybody. We know during the morning skate show, during the summertime, at the off season, not many people, but I think the most important things is the quality of the people. And that's what's the most important things. First of all, we don't have a lot of rules. The only rule we ask you is don't forget to smash on the likes. That'd be awesome. The second rule, stay respectful in the chat. And finally, if you have any question you want to talk about hockey, please put the letter Q in front of your question, and then we do my best to answer to yours. So thanks to be with us. And we have a couple of people show up in the Hockey Nation Live show today on the Wednesday morning. Nicolas de Gobi-Bono. Directement de l'appel province de Québec, dans la région de Sherbrooke. Il nous annonce qu'il va partir au lac Saint-Jean la semaine prochaine. Great vacation, my friend. Enjoy the Saint-Jean tour over there. Thanks so much. Mr. Ice Chester, he's in the house. Welcome back, Mr. Ice Chester. Hopefully an amazing, great day. Thanks to be with us. Always a pleasure to have you. Je réponds pendant 10 jours. Pas de problème, mon Nicolas. Tu le mérites bien. Puis je te souhaite des belles vacances. Le modérateur de Hockey Nation Show, the assistant captain, Mr. Jose Duarte, directly from upstate New York. Welcome back, Jose. Thanks for being with us. Mr. Eor Shabunia, welcome in the house today. And we have a coach. Here we go. The Senator trade for TKACHUCK. Possible. We'll see if the Senator are interested to trade for him. Tkachuk should be on the market at this moment. And then you have other teams, I'm sure. On the 31 of the 32 team are looking to get Matthew Tkachuk. Obviously, not everybody can sign him because of the salary cap. But the Senator have something to give in return if they are interested to deal with the Calgary Flame. Luciano Graziano. Welcome back. And the house, number one fans of the Toronto Maple Leafs. And always great to have Luciano with us. And don't forget, guys, click on the with the censure of Samuel Martinbeau, what's going on to happen with Jake Allen? Can it add start season with 3 goaltender at 1? Yeah, definitely. What? No. But they could, but honestly, they won't do that. If ever Jake Allen and Carey Price already set up, they're going to send back Samuel Montembeau, Ice, and the American Hockey League with the Laval Rocket. Yeah, but he'll be on the waiver at the beginning, and we'll see if a team want to have Montembeau with them. And at the end of the day, it's not end of the world if you're losing Samuel Montembeau. So that would be the way they will act, the Montreal Canadiens, if this is the case about this. Is Tkachuk on the block? Yeah, he is. Matthew Tkachuk is on the trade bait of the NHL. Mr. Renault, welcome back in the house. Mr. Renault with us. We'll add trade Jake Allen to free up cap space, and they don't need one game next season. No, Renault, they're not going to free up the cap space for Jake Allen. Too important piece of the puzzle at this moment. The only way I see Jake Allen to be traded, it would be more at the trade deadline in February. Now, if you have a team are really willing to give Montreal Canadiens a solid pick, a solid prospect, now they maybe leave the building earlier. but they will not trade Jake Allen for the free space Renault, because if Carey Price is not ready to come back, now if you trade Jake Allen next week, a Price not coming back, you have no goaltender, 1 and 2. So it's not really the direction the Montreal Canadiens is going to act. I think for me, Jake Allen will be more trade at the trade deadline, Renault, and it's only $2.8 million. So that would be more accessible to trade Paul Biron, Joel Armia at $3.4 million. Renault. Mr. William McClary is in the house. A friend from the West Canadian, Mr. Tim Morrison, back in the house today. Tim, the Oilers, #1 fans. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. That'd be awesome. We have 14, 15 people. If you don't mind, that'd be great. Matt Cutler, welcome back, Matt. Tim tried to win game every time, every team, and that's kind of the whole point of pourquoi he has a game. Matt, here we go. The philosophy of the hockey game, Matt. Thanks so much, Matt, to be with us today. Donc, le club pour avoir 3 gardiens signés ou un volet, je ne savais pas. Honestly, Ice, tu peux avoir le maximum de joueurs que tu peux avoir, Ice, c'est 23 sur ton roster. Donc, honnêtement, tu pourrais en avoir 3 gardiens de but. Ça va t'enlever un joueur d'avant ou un joueur de défense. C'est pas toujours à recommander. Donc, c'est possible de le faire, mais c'est pas normalement ce qu'ils font les équipes. Ils veulent avoir un additionnel joueur d'avant ou un joueur de défense Ice. Mais c'est très possible qu'ils pourraient avoir 3 sur le roster. Here we go, Matt. If Price retires soon, will Ad be left with his cap hit or does it expire right away? So any player decide to retire at any moment before the end of this contract, but that kind of money is completely deleted, removed from the salary cap, and you don't get any money back after he decides, I'm not coming back. And it's like you quit your company where you work, but they don't pay you back after that, right? Because you left the building. So it's the same thing with the NHL players. Every time they decide to retire, they have to sign paperwork. They have to submit those paperwork at the NHL and then go through the NHLPA, and when they get retired. But that's the only way. So what happens if a player coming back, but the rights of the player still owned by the team until if he decide to come back? Coach, I heard that Toronto has the best trade for Calgary to give up Muzzin, Kerfoot, Sandin, and pick your that. No, Jose, they don't go to take $5 million. Muzzin is 34 years old. Kerfoot is not a top. The only way, Jose, to trade Tkachuk, you have to go with William Nylander. That's the first thing they're going to targeting. And then after that, it could be the first round pick, 2023. And then you have to looking about, okay, Rasmus Sandin, the Finland defenseman. So you have to add with Nylander 2 more assets, all valuable for the Calgary Flame. So it could be a Robinson, a Matthew Nice. Now, I think if you do Nylander, Matthew Nice, and Sandin, Calgary would trade this. They would not accept to get some kind of the player secondary or the big number of the contract. So I don't see this the way you said that it will work, Jose. William, Coach Ottawa has a platinum week or two approval to turn down rank, and I think this is the most optimistic I've never been taught. Yeah, she thought. Um, the negotiation 1 month ago, they restart between the location and the city and the town and the team, everything like that. I believe the paperwork are not done yet. At least I did not hear until today. So they have to go to the next step after that. And when they go to the next step, they sign the paperwork. It's an agreement between all the parties, everything like that. That's Ottawa's going to get their building start. And on the building, at the same time, since the dad passed away and the daughter control the team, they really diving, they really jumping. They want to spend money. They want to keep the team right now, and they want to have a better team on the ice, and that's what they got. The GRENIER, the DUARTE, and they are really active. And as the Ottawa fans, you have to be optimist, excited, and go from there, right? You have Talbot in the net, of course. It's a team right now going to battle for spot number 3 or spot number 4. Honestly, it should be more 4. But it's the team going to be again Detroit and the Boston Bruins to get that spot in Atlantic Division, William. Mr. Joseph Laham from Texas is in the house. The barbecue food. Welcome back in the house. Don't forget to click on the likes. And, of course, if you have any question, please, that'd be great. If you can do that, click on the likes. What's your thought process behind trading the stud like Madison and Dadonov when the team need young prospect and draft pick instead? But they were not going to trade Madison, Renault. They just get him. Enough kind of team need. So that enough is going to be on the trade deadline. And the reason they won't trade him is because he's going to become a UFA the following year. So that's the reason he's going to be on the trade deadline block. And in February, when it would be the deadline about this one over there to get those kind of prospect the draft pick, Renault. So it's just the way, Montreal is on transition, right? For 1 more year at least. And for me, like I explained in my video today, if you have a chance to watch my video, I'd stick to the plan. Can use plan A, B, C, D, E. That's not including don't trade to get Pierre-Luc Dubois. And then I said Christian Devarek is targeting the player the most got phone call to get for the Montreal Canadiens right now is really Christian Devarek. Montreal get a lot of phone calls to trade Christian Devarek. I would not trade him if I was Ken Hughes. And again, Ken Hughes will only trade if it's the benefit for the Montreal Canadiens. I know that. He did it. He proved it. And I trust what he's doing. But if I was Montreal Canadien, I would keep Christian Devarek. I got it. Parfait. Je ne savais pas. Il n'y a pas de problème. Mon ice, ça me fait plaisir. Yann Genel, de retour dans la maison d'Hockey National Show. Welcome back, Mr. Yann. Yann, Jose, please. Mr. Ramus Sandin, welcome back in the house. Not Ramus Sandin, but Yamo Vertanen. Sandin is from Sweden, Yamo said. Not a problem, Jose. Mr. Ron Edmond is in the house today. Welcome in the house, Ronnie. Yeah, exactly, Ron. They're all the kind of agreement or arrangement, if you turn that, between all the parties together. And the fact, like 1 month ago, when this happening, they just, you know, bring this on the table. He was out for a couple of. Thanks so much, Mr. Joseph Laham, new member of the Hockey National Show. Thanks so much, Joseph. And then now they can negotiate, and then after that they're going to restart this in 2 years, whatever it is, around. Yeah, absolutely right. Thanks to make your comment and make this available for everybody in the chat. We have Renault. Should David Savard have a mandatory weight cap if he wants to play for the Mondial? He was incredibly disappointed on the ice last season. He's taken away to eye from future star. Not allowed. You have any time and any way you can give kind of the rules like that, Renault. You cannot do that. It's not a part of the any contract, any rules, anything like that. Every player have to go to the physical testing at the beginning of the year, and they have to test him, and they have to pass this. So everybody have a kind of standard about the weight, about the athleticism, and then from that, if they are not past the test, they have to figure out, okay, what they have to do to work on it, to come back and then pass again the test. So, but yeah, any close at any moment you can set. If you don't play over 220, you cannot play in NHL. It's going to be again the CBA for the contract in the NHL from the NHLPA Renault. Sakaski won't play in the upcoming U20 game. I heard. Yeah, Yamo, on my video yesterday, I talking about 6 prospects for the Montreal Canadiens are eligible to play on the World Championship Junior U20. 3 of them got invited: Owen Beck, Joshua Roy, and Roddy Kidney for Team Canada. And they have 3 more players where they refuse to go. Is Caden Cooley for Team Canada, and Mezar and Sakaski for Slovakia. So 6 prospects for the Montreal Canadiens are not going to go there for, but 3 of them would try to make the team. But it's not going to be like before. A lot of players in NHL got drafted, are not going, and it's going to be really interesting. Now, the Gretzky Klinka or H. Linka start today, I believe, if I can recall it. So a lot of players from that tournament, Gretzky is the next player for the 2023 NHL draft. So Bedell play, Fantilli play. So you have a lot of players you can follow on that tournament, the Gretzky one, and you can look about this one. I'm going to make my video afternoon and release it. My top 10 NHL draft 2023 plus my next plus 10 more. At least you can know the name, everything like that. I just mentioned this morning on my video Montreal Canadiens, my top 5 for the Montreal Canadiens for the upcoming NHL draft. So I have to update my payment. Not a problem, Jose. Joseph, thanks so much again. Very kind of you. They were going to be trade, send the move as center and put in there. It depends, Renault. If they trade the Dvorak for Pierre-Luc Dubois, now you get your center. So if you trade Christian Dvorak for a team and they get in return a center, but that fixed their problem or that one there. The second thing, worst case, they still have a couple of center on the UF3 if it's necessary to do that. So the rumor is about 9 teams in NHL are targeting Christian Dvorak right now for the Montreal Canadiens. I'm not said they will trade him, but they are a lot of teams called. At the trade deadline, 4 teams request to get Christian Dvorak, and the Montreal refused to do it. Which team would Slavkovsky play for in the CHL? But he's not going to play in CHL. Renault is going to play for three teams. Could be the Montreal Canadiens, it could be the Laval Rocket, or he can go to back a Liga League last year. So that's the only three teams. He's not going to play on the CHL Renault. The Montreal will not going to put him back down at that area. So it's going to be Laval Rocket, Montreal Canadiens, or back where he played last season. William, sticking with Ottawa, Reading is coming to the center to work with defense. I think it's been up full for Sanderson Shabbat. Yes. When you have a veteran like Wade Redden or people been in the NHL, it's always great to have them on the ice and on off ice, right? So you can pick or tip their professional, they've been there, they know what it takes. And the biggest problem, guys, for the players to show up at 18, 19, 20, and until 22, it's to could become a professional hockey player. It was a great, I'm going tomorrow with Jan Mizak on my video tomorrow about the fact like he's really focusing now on the nutrition, what he need to eat, what he need to get better on the weight, on the muscle mass. So he's studying right now the things what it takes to be professional, to become better, at least to give him a better chance to reach his full potential. So he's really into that right now. Go to the gym and he pay attention what he does, sleep, everything. So for the off-ice program, the on-ice hours you do every single day need to be learning, right? And you cannot go out, you cannot do this, you need to study the game, watching video, and it comes with time. And many players with maybe not their maturity are willing to do that. Some are more mature, they pay attention, and it's not like they're all going to be at the same level to become a professional in hockey. Sabal Gallagher, a prize problem need to be resolved soon or else Ab will be loser again. Renault, it's easy. Renault, they are not going to win this year. So they are not a problem right now, Renault. So Savard is not a problem. He played on the third pairing for the Montreal Canadiens. It cost you only $3.5 million. When he said before he take the spot Young, we don't have anybody on the right defenseman, Renault. That's the first one. Price is still a good goaltender if he can play. That's simple. So he's not hurt anything right there. At the Gallagher, the problem is Marc Bergevin gave that kind of money. And he cannot do anything about that. And Brendan Gallagher bring a lot on the off ice, on the locker room. He take care about the youngest one. He's really a leader inside. And the beauty of this, he loved to play for the Montreal Canadiens. Carey Price, he loved to play for the Montreal Canadiens. So at that moment, they are not a red flag or a player so now make Montreal worse. We are at the bottom of the league. We don't go nowhere. So right now, it's not about them. It's about developing. It's about Cooley, Caulfield, Suzuki, Barron, Cody Dack, Jordan Harris. Those players, that's what you need to develop. And then the next one at Laval, the Henneman, the Islanen, the Mizak, the Frey brother. That's what you're targeting. Savard, Price, don't worry about them. That's fine. We need bodies. We need bodies. And we're not going to win for 2 more years. Possible 3 more years. That's okay. That's how you build a team. Stay on the plan. I just make a video today. Stick to the plan. The plan is a transition. And every year, you have to figure out something. Right now, to shred the salary cap, you have 2 players. is Joel Armia, Paul Biron. Then after that, you wait at the trade deadline to trade Jake Allen, Dadonov, Jonathan Drouin, all three together to get prospect, to get picks, and that's how it works. Yeah, no other secrets. You don't need to be a general manager of the hockey to know that. That's simple. It just takes time. Can be traced and move it. Got this one, so I'll get up. I think I answered to you, William, about weight training. Coach, watch a couple of videos of stuff. Can see what the players. He's not a bad player, Jose. He's still a lot of work to do to figure out. Okay, it's to read anticipation, right? But he's strong, protect the puck, good hands, good shot. But he's still to polish his game. As the game is about create area where they have nobody there, right? And then after that, to pass the puck and return that. But honestly, he can be a good hockey player, Jose. It's just for me, he's maybe not ready yet. We'll see what he look like in next month and then at the camp. Schultz against tried to model his game with Malkin giving his weight 8 similarly. It's really difficult to say that because Sefcoski is a winger, Malkin is a center. Now, it depends what you're talking about. Because, you know, if you talk about puck protection, edge work, use your body, and if you talk on that, your speed, it all depends that, Renaud, what you're really looking when you talk about Malkin. But both of them are minute, you know, 6'3", 6'4". Avec Claude Giroux, Kevin Malkin, a much more conversation. It's not, it's again, Renaud, it's not about compare what he paid, whatever. Pittsburgh have no money. So, they cannot pay him more because they don't have no money. The salary cap make those direction with the money. Ottawa have had $30 million before everything start. So they have money to pay other players. That's just happening about this one there. So that's what happened. Mr. Real Print Deal is in the house. I think Sarkozy will not dominate the CHL. It's up to you, right? I know if he was playing in the CHL, he will score at least 50 goals and 130 points. And that one, he would be maybe the top best player on the Canadian Hockey League, one of the top best 3 players. Renaud. The Chinese Olympic hockey, it was worse than the CHL level play, unfortunately, more like immediate play. Disagree with you, Renaud. You should go for see the roster for USA. Just take Canada. Eric Stahl and Renaud. Do you consider Eric Stahl like a midget AAA? You talk about midget AAA like 15, 16. Jan Bizek is a bottom 6 defensive guru. No. Defensive guru, I don't think so. But he's going to be an NHL. If he made the NHL, bottom 6 Renaud. That's pretty much it. Bizek is getting old. He's only 20 years old, Renaud. And unfortunately, he got stuck in the COVID-19. Marco, welcome aboard. Mizak is a Plicanet with less offensive. Yeah, at some point he is. Marco. I can understand your point of view about this. All NHL guys take super supplement to grow. I don't know about this. Swift was very good team Olympic. I think people don't understand the level of European. Okay, yeah, that's a problem, Yamo. You know, they don't follow deeply about what's going on over there. They have a couple of great teams. It was a team Olympics, Yamo, and obviously, you know, having a puck handling skill like Malkin, Giroux, Crosby. No, Renault. Jeez, Renault. Who said Sakowski is like them? The draft NHL 2022, Renault, it's not for super elite players. You have no McDavid there. They have no Matthews. They have no Ovechkin. And they have no McKinnon. They have no Crosby. They have no Malkin. It's not what 2022 is. So yeah, no one said, like you mentioned, they have puck angling. No one will be that level at the draft QV 2022. No one. Some of them is going to be a top line in NHL. A few of them, 1, 2, 3. Possible one of them as a defenseman can become a defenseman number 1. And maybe not. So the NHL 2022, Renault, it's really limited at only elite players. And now you talk about the best of the best. It's not the same thing. Marco Sakisi will not play Seychelles, Av or Laval 100%. Yeah, or back and where he played, but I don't think so. Marco says Sakowski project to be retained. That would be the best of him. All right, that would be like an amazing turnover. But I think a Nikushin is really a good step right there, Marco, about this. For me, 30 goals in NHL for Sakowski would be great. That would be a really great accomplishment for him. Pacioretty, he could become a Sakowski. Pacioretty never scored a lot of goals, like 40. I think he never reached it. I think it was 35 or 37. $39. So you have 33, 39, 37, 30, 35, 33. Pacioretty. So if he can become that kind of player, Sakowski, like scoring goal, that would be a great to get him. That would be a good chance. No chance he hit 50. And Junior Renault, I can guarantee that. Interesting thing about Sakowski in that some game in Finland, he was very aggressive. He would see what style he would play on the NHL level. If he mock control, it's just eating the game. Yeah, but I think they will develop him properly, Yamo. With the Montreal Canadiens, I will not be worried about this one too much. 50 game, no, I don't think so either. Like Caroline, a Sakowski style. Yeah, that's a good point of view, Yamo. Like Eric style to protect the puck, but that's his eyes away from the net. He's not risky with eyes on the back of his helmet. No, Yamo, he's already protect the puck. His one thing he does very well, Renault, is protect the puck. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. If you don't mind, that'd be great. We have only 12 likes, 14 like. So that'd be good if you can look. Mr. Would Like to Sleep, welcome aboard. Great, absolutely, fantastically great. Would like. And Finland, they emphasize soccer game, which is what he learned that really well. And he play more open style. Yeah, that's a good way to explain the situation. Honestly, in Finland or in Europe, they play more defensive. They have less goal on those leagues. They really teach them the more they play the zone coverage, everything. And the young players, they play but not much. They have to go through the process over there. So, but it's a great way to explain this about that league. Miss Kelly, welcome aboard. Steve teach the wheel. It's called a cycle. I think that's what you're talking about. It's still, you can have two kind of cycle, right? Cycle high, cycle low, and it's always going to be that way, right? And it's you don't have to be cycling with a board. You can cycling drop the puck. You can cycling with straight pass, and you can turn around low and high, and it's become less it was before. You have a lot of mutation on the offensive zone. So the center or the center, but the defensemen go low and they drop the puck every time that. So that's happening, Renaud, the way you explained, but yes. Very different game and Team Slovakia versus to be a league game, Marco. Yeah, I'm sure it is, Yamo, about this one over there. Went back and watched some of your video from playoff run last year, which I knew about this channel. That would be fun to expand with everyone here. Not a problem, Marco. We would be back again next, come see what we're doing. Really happy having you aboard, Marco. I love the fact you talk about hockey, knowledge about hockey, everything like that. So great to having you, Marco. And I think the channel is going to get better. Of course, it's off season, so you don't have a lot of people right now, a lot of people on vacation. I thought maybe to cancel a couple of shows, but I decided to wait until I'm traveling and go from there. Especially games similar to Phil Kessel. No, Renaud. But two good sniper, Renaud. Let's add out there for Pat Shirty. Yeah, would be interesting. He's the end of his contract of $7 million. Around the league yesterday, guys, no signature as a UFA and RFA, but we have a contract for Vinny Venedek for the goaltender for the New Jersey Devils, Venedek. He signed a 3 years contract at $3.4 million for the Devils. He was a RFA. We have Chris Tierney, UFA, signed a contract with the Florida Panthers at $750. And then you have Isaac Ratcliffe for the Philadelphia Flyers, signed with the Flyers a 1 year contract at $813,000. Ratcliffe is a prospect for the Flyers. Have a couple, I think he played 15 games this year. And then Mahina Tannen for the Winnipeg Jets signed a 1 year contract with the team. He's a 28 years old. So that's happening about yesterday. And NHL, nothing news around the league. And everybody, honestly, the biggest news yesterday, came for the Calgary Flames. The rumor is, and that's the reason, is Matthew Tkachuk possibly not going to resign with the Calgary Flame. And today I was saying, what's next for them? Because you're losing 2 scorers, 40 goals, 100 points. A lot of work to do. So I believe they should targeting Kadri, Neither Reader. They have to be involved with the UFA, but it's not looking good over there. It's sad. That's what they are. And sad for the Calgary Flame, for sure, for the Flames. Coach, I think the Avs are going down to round road by selling asset and thinking price this season. You should try to post season. They don't. Renault, they're not selling asset alone. Which asset do you think they sell? They don't sell anything. Renault. I don't know if you follow, but they trade Petrie for Madison, 6 years younger, right? They trade a prospect number 13 to get Cody Dak at 21 years old. They trade Lekonen to get a right defenseman 20 years old. So I think they are doing the right things with the prospect with a young age to rebuild that team. So I don't know what you are disagreeing. I don't understand. I think I'm going down the wrong way by selling asset. They don't sell anything. They don't give away anything. They are not what happening with San Jose and Vegas. At any moment, Montreal Canadiens sell anybody for nothing. For Carey Price, it's easy. It's so easy. If he's ready to play, he will play with Jake Allen. If he's not ready to play, he will be a long-term injury reserve, and they get Jake Allen and Mutombo. Yeah, nothing different or nothing wrong with that part over there. Mr. Blackhawks fan 97, welcome aboard. Marco, do you think some of those Hockey Canada players at team getting nervous as list players start to come out? You know, some players will be nervous. Look like the NHL is not going to penalize them, but we'll see what's happening. But, you know, if you go on this list, yesterday we got what? Robert Thomas mentioned he was not involved. You have Victor Mete said he was not involved. We have a lot of good players right there, like Kel McCarr. We know words about Kel McCarr, about that situation with that. So we'll be interesting what are you looking for. If you want to get the list, I can give it to you. Team roster. Dylan Dubé, Maxime Comtois, Taylor Radish, Drake Patterson, Brand Oden, Sam Steele, Alex Formenton, Jordan Kyrou, Jake Bean, Connor Timmins, Cal Foote, Kel McCarr, Dante Fabreau, Cal Clag, Victor Mete, Colton Dirk, Colton Point, and Carter Hart. The head coach was Dominic Ducharme, by the way. So, will be really interesting what he's going to do. I think I'm taking our time. I was the vice president of free agency today. I would like to see more, not just from the leave. Yeah, I just come on the house for the report. Blackhawks, welcome back home. Yabo confirms Saku would be on the bottom six for the Jets. Thank you for the information, Yamo. Montreal is price team since it takes 30% of the cap space, is 6th highest pay in the league. Go make a huge error. He should still be going all in there. But first of all, Renault, who signed the contract? Is it Hughes or Gordon? I don't know what do you want, Renault? Explain, tell me right now, what do you want Ken Hughes do with Carey Price? I don't. It's Marc Bergevin gave him $10.5 million. Too much money? Yeah. I'm going to make a video about how the money you can give to the goaltending as a duo. But the the Kenyans don't look behind. They look forward. And follow a little bit, Renault, what they are doing. What is their plan? What they try to accomplish. Flame will still be okay, solid day, and the goal just need to add a center scoring forward. Yeah, they will be okay, but they're not going to be like they was, Marco, obviously. You're losing 80 goals and 2 players. No one would be close about that one over there. They don't have a second center with Langholm right there. Now, Matthew Penny, hopefully, can have more ice time. But if they lose the right wing and the left wing, they don't have both of them in the lineup to be a top best team in Pacific Division. RJ, today on another Peter Forsberg, happy birthday, 50 years old. Yep, awesome. RJ, welcome back in the house. I don't think so, Renault, you compare like Peter Forsberg backhand of Cody Dak. Because last night when you said Mathieu with me close to 15, do you mean yes, Kelly? Yeah, expect that kind of money, Kelly. I think at some point, Kelly, McDavid will be at $17 million. And maybe in the next 8-10 years, someone will be at $20 million, Kelly. I still believe he's going to be in Arizona, Renault. Not a problem, Yamo. Have an amazing, great day. Do you see Quebec getting a team anytime? Just picking your brain, coach. No. Will like. And the reason why is because the TV contract and USA by the NHL will like. So I don't see this happening right now, or at least the next 3 years or 5 years. I don't see that. I think they would give them maybe a targeting another location and USA before they give to Quebec. The only long shot will like, okay, the only way something could happen that way, it's like a Team Canada, Winnipeg, Ottawa, and they have to get out and they're looking for a spot. I think they will keep that team in Canada. And that's the only way I would say to you it's possible could happen. Nicolas, yeah. Glag, Calais Mathieu is Anthony. Some of the team can spice games, they know one per team. But also for the looking bad for them. Marco, possible. Again, we don't know exactly their, what they did, their gesture, what they're happening. So the time will tell us exactly who was involved. Yeah, no maximum percentage, Renault, of the cap, single players. Renegade men, welcome back. But you have to live with that part, right? It's the part of the hockey players. He's under their rights. We have a contract with them. So I see him to get there. Now he will have to live with the boo and all the kinds of stuff like that around that team, Renegade. And I don't see them to moving him right away. I think the general manager has always been a patient guy. Wait, evaluate. At least they get something good in return. That's another story where it will be interesting to follow. Winnipeg Jet always been that kind of thing, like locker room, not good. The player want to leave. It's going to be interesting to see the saga Pierre-Luc Dubois for the next couple of weeks or months over there. You're welcome, Blackhawks. I think Mathieu should sign with Chicago because it's an original success because Spanish market and hockey. The Hawks are not getting go area. That is a week to hold up the house on the Romanov spot. Do you see Patrick Kane wanting to play for the Oilers? it's a one destination. It could happen. Renegade, Patrick Kane over there. Could be another location like Colorado, Los Angeles King. Carolina. Rangers. Dallas. Do you think that leave move out again? See these Twitter rumor of the penalty coming to Montreal is getting ridiculous. You're absolutely right about this, Luciano. See, you defend Ducharme, but now the truth is coming out. I just said he was the head coach of the Team Canada, Renault. He would never coach Team Canada or NHL. Possible, Renault. I don't know when I defend Ducharme right now. Or at which moment I said I defend Ducharme. Al Olchik left for the Hawks to go with Shadow Kraken, Blackhawks, yeah. He is right now, Marco Askarov, but he have a lot of work to do. I think he never been on the development a lot at KHL. I don't know if he worked with Mitch Korn as a goalie coach right now, but he have a lot of skill to be a good goaltender in NHL. If he can controlling his emotion and not to be involved with everything because he gets distraction with the puck, he tried to play too much, or he lost his edge, lost his control, his point on the ice. Because when a goaltender you have 7 points, you have to targeting right, and but he's a young goaltender. I still think he would be a good goaltender in NHL at some point. Coach, please explain what it takes so long for this trade of saying I don't get how many talks a team can have with other team. Because I think some players right now own the old because the team tried to open up their money or salary cap to make the trade. And that's the only reason, Kelly, the signature of those players did not happen yet. Every time you pass a day, I feel like Colorado are losing Calgary about this. Sometimes one players hold a lot of things around. So I don't know, maybe a team looking for 3 players, but its option is A, does not work is B, and it's C. And that player A maybe tell to the team, hey, look, I have 3 other teams, it does not work, I will be back with you. So it's like, you know, a pyramid. From here, you then have to impact 2 other teams, 3 other teams, 4 other teams, and then that team, because they cannot trade, they try to trade, but they don't negotiate, there's no work yet. Everything is on the hold right now, unfortunately. So it's all the way, go that way. So one category set up where he's going, but you maybe have a chance to see where Niederreiter is going, Evan Rodriguez is going, and everybody else. But the biggest, you know, the fish is really Calgary. I think you have 3 teams, and it's like Calgary. Maybe Calgary have Calgary right now, but they try to figure out what happening with Tkachuk first. It's how this works right now. But I feel like Calgary, because he did not sign at the beginning, hurt him to not get more money. Steve G, welcome aboard. Tkachuk is not enough. We need defense. Do you agree that the best strategy for the poor initial roster with playoff aspiration is to play for overtime every game? For me, it's about compete, Renault. So if you compete every game and you develop your players, you give them their reps and you're teaching them to become better and your team get better, that's the most important thing. It's not about OT, it's about compete every game. What could Dubas be waiting for? The list of players available are out there. He don't wait for anything else, Carl Dubas, Kelly. He cannot do anything. He's stuck right now with no money. I don't see them to make a big, major trade at this moment. Can Buffalo finally make the playoff next year? I think 11, 12 years through now. I still believe the problem with them is the goaltender. And until they don't get that kind of goaltender, renegade, they will not make the playoff. And right now, Ottawa and Detroit passed them. So it'll be really hard on this for this year to make the playoff. Matthew SLATER, welcome back. Possible Renault, if they will do it or not. It could happen. They have money to pay him. But I think Buffalo right now, they don't want to spend too much money. I think they tried to recover with all the kind of money they lost. Last year, they lost about $60 million. And you can see they are not active a lot to fill up the roster with big name. So I believe it could happen, honestly. No, Luciano Calgary did not sign yet. Absolutely right, Luciano. It's not a shocker American not willing to stay and play for Canadian team. Tkachuk, Mathieu, or the next one to go. Buzzer, Hellebuck will follow. Yeah, you're absolutely right about this, Renegade. Toronto ran two Hall of Famer to put him out of town. Kessel, they don't know much about hockey talent. They only care about the cash. Do you believe in Burrow's ability to coach the power play? That's a great question. He did not show yet the power play in Montreal since he's there. And at the end of the day, Marco, what I always learn for me as a power play coach, you need to have a quarterback, a solid quarterback. And Montreal never have one. So I don't want to defend him, but if you had John Carlson or Ekblad or someone like that, I think that will help him. When they got a good power play 2 years ago, with 3 years ago with Kirk Muller, but it was because Muller was on the flanker. But they never have a great quarterback moving the puck, passing the puck, a Letank example. And whatever who you are, the power play coach, if you don't have that kind of player right away, there's no work. You know what I mean? Like you patch. And Montreal, they don't have the kind of sniper or the Mike Hoffman experience-wise that Dadonov did in the past. We'll see what they look like this year. But Hoffman did not score last year because on power play because he don't get a pass. So until you don't get that kind of players, you're stuck. And so possible Barrows don't do well. I hate the double pass, drop pass, like from Drouin, then back to Suzuki, and then they skate all the way up. You're losing time. You're losing time. Patrice take the puck onto the blue line, drop the puck behind, and the team readjusts now. They're chasing the guy over there. And it's not worth it. So for me, it'll be, hey, let's go with double swing down, and let's go back all three up at the same time. But everybody have their own direction, right? I will be there for the quiz tonight. No problem, Blackhawks. Last year, Ottawa has the worst attendance. Do you believe they were doing well, bring back fans? I think it was the Buffalo Sabre, Luciano, as an attendance. I'm sure Ottawa's at the bottom, of course. I think the excitement now, the Giroux there, they bring Cat, and the team look better. That will bring people in the building for sure, Luciano. You said in the past, Deschamps is qualified coach because he won with the Team Canada. He bears responsibility for the housing scandal. He has lost confidence with League Executive. I still believe that he's a great hockey coach, right? You have only 32 coaches in NHL, Renault. Now, I don't say he was involved with the situation. He was in charge about head coach. What is involved, we don't know yet. So, we don't know exactly what's happening. Alexandre Dubois, welcome aboard. The goaltending situation, Alexandre. The goaltending is the biggest problem for the Buffalo to follow, compare. The bottom six of Buffalo is different like Detroit. Detroit are better forward, offensive side. Ottawa are better forward as the Buffalo. So all together, let me get this one there. Did the Abs sign Dak? Not yet right now. My counter argument would be that any coach would win with Team Canada roster group. All right. I agree. Dwight believes set for time to recover from another game without a probable goal. Yeah, that's another one struggle about this. Another problem. Vinny James, welcome aboard. It could happen, Renault. People Flair was giving me luck wearing my Plaga shirt. A great coach sometimes feel because I'm giving the right tool for coach success. A great point, Luciano, about that. And that's insulting to Chucky since he scored at 2 seasons as many goals as one career. That. Here we go, guys. 105. Let's move on to the quiz of the day.
Oh my God!
Good luck, everybody. We have a Renault win yesterday, and we have Marco and Vinny win last night. Who's going to win today? We'll see. Good luck, everybody. And the NHL history. How many team start with the letter P, like Philadelphia example? The number is 5. Under, over, or exact? How many name from the letter, start with the letter P, play in NHL and the history? Remember, you have maybe the Pittsburgh, but maybe they have another name team over there. Maybe you have Philadelphia, play maybe before that with another name team. That's called. So, how many do you think? Under, over, or exact? Luciano. We have Jose, Vinny, Alexandre. Thank you. Nicolas, Marco, Kelly, Joseph, Tim Morrison. Thanks so much. Would like to sleep. Thank you, Monaghan. Mark, welcome back, Mark. Mark is always great about it. RJ, thank you. Here we go.
Oh my God!
Some of you was right. Renault. The answer, guy, is C. Exact. We have Philadelphia Flyers, Pittsburgh Penguins, and the past you have the Pirates with the Pittsburgh. You have the Phoenix, Arizona, and then you have the Philadelphia Quarters, I believe, or something like that. So that's the total is 5. Congratulations at Luciano, Vinny, Kelly, and RJ. Great start, Luciano. How many different captains they have so far in Anaheim Ducks in their history? 9 captain. Is it under, over, or exact? How many captain they got in their history so far in NHL. Hey, Nicolas, yep. RJ, thank you. Nicolas, thank you. Jose, thank you. Alexandre, Tim. Renaud. Vinny, thank you. Joseph, Marco. Mark Rabinowitz. Kelly. Luciano. A lot of A. Not many B. And not many C.
Oh my God!
But you are right, because the answer is 8, captain over there for the Anaheim Ducks. So congratulations for the people did it. We have Luciano, Vinny, Kelly, RJ, all at 2. And then we have a couple of scorers at 1. Marco. We have Woodlike. We have Renaud and Tim Morrison. Last question of the day. Anaheim Ducks, which number no player use for their jersey number between 1 to 68? Which number they never been used? And the Anaheim Ducks, 13, 37, 54, 59, 66. Thank you, RJ. Thank you, Real. Thank you, Nicolas. Thank you, Marco. Thank you, Jose. Vinny, thank you. Mark, thank you. Renaud, thank you. Tim, thank you. Luciano, thank you. Kelly, thank you. Real, thank you.
Oh my God!
So we got Luciano, we got Vinny, we got Kelly, we got RJ. Would like, I got it. We have a winner today. And honestly, we have only one winner. The answer, guy, is 66 and RJ Calabro. A perfect game today. 1, 2, and 3.
Oh my God!
RJ Calabro did it again today. Awesome, Kelly. Awesome. RJ for the winner today. Kelly, Vinny, and Luciano with 2 good answers. And would like to sleep with 2. Marco at 2, of course. Tim Morrison at 2. And some of you, Renaud, Nicolas, Real, Jose Duarte at 1. Some of you are 0-3. But the key is about RJ today. Congratulations, RJ. We're going to be back tonight at 9 o'clock p.m. for another Hockey Power Play show. I can't wait to see you tonight. Until then, before you leave the building, don't forget to click on the likes. And you are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you. But Luciano, was your best performance at the Frenchy quiz, so congratulations. I wish you, everybody, an amazing, great afternoon. Until then, be well, be healthy. Find a way not only dominate your day, but find a way to dominate your second half of what? Yeah, you're 2022. We love you, people. Have an amazing, great day, everybody. Thank you, RJ. Good job today. Luciano, Lacat, Renaud, Joseph, Nicolas, Tim, Kelly, Jose for the moderador of the game, of the day. Marco, would like, Black Cat. Thanks so much, everybody, for your show today. To be a part of the show, don't forget to click on the like before you leave the building. Thank you, Real Deal. Thank you, Kelly. I do really want to know what's going on now. Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I say so? We're just putting on a show. You showed in your own way we would stand and we would fall united. Come on, get a grip now. Just finish what you started. Don't like the feeling that I've been fooled, deceived and so misguided.